It's a tough question.
So there's multiple ways you can improve.
It is.
So you can improve.
We're gonna see. Is his
your abilities or your stats or both
or decision making?
But that's a part of your abilities. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm gonna go with abilities.
So you feel like but his stats gonna be about the same?
I think his stats gonna be the same.
So this season, bro, he had 2,700 yards to 26 touchdowns.
27. How many picks?
9.
You might be right. 9. Yep.
9 picks. So in his MVP season
on 64% completion.
Which is okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I ain't gonna slide him. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Not great, but
I think okay, they got an extra weapon. We're gonna see how that works.
2.
Okay, you're right. Technically they got 2. Watkins only playing the playoffs for the most part, I guess.
Yeah.
Hey, if he stay healthy, I think he got a few extra weapons. Marquise Brown, it's gonna be about health. Marquise Brown was hurt majority, I think last season. He was on and off.
Man.
He had Andrews. They lost Hurst. And
they still got Nick Bull.
I think Hurst went to Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm not concerned about his tight end play. He'll always have.
They were shining though.
That's what I'm saying. He'll always have
Andrews
at least
good.
Average or better.
They got Willis. They still got Snead. I think Willis Snead. Not that it matters. But anyway, Dobbins, Gus Edwards.
He has.
I think he got to play better. But I think it's gonna be probably be slightly better if everybody's healthy. I don't think his accuracy is gonna be better, bro.
His problem.
I don't think his accuracy.
His problem.
Be better.
Real quick before you finish, you say you don't think his accuracy is gonna be too much better. 58% first year, 66 last year, 64. Well,
okay. Well,
MVP.
How much is he throwing? How many completions is that?
I mean, bro,
he threw 2,700 yards. He ain't throwing that much.
That was last year.
Last year he only had 376 attempts. The year before that, MVP season, he had 401.
So it's not
one game.
One game. That's 25 throws.
Okay, but listen, this is the thing though.
Boy, you said it. For the average NFL,
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be the same.
I don't care.
There's nothing average about it. Whether you see good or bad, there's nothing average about that man.
No. I'm talking about the NFL average. It's 25 a game. Mm-hmm. That's one game.
Okay, but cool.
That's the game that he missed for COVID. Keep it pushing.
I think it's gonna probably be about the same. I don't think it's gonna be. He's not a passing QB. He's gonna scramble. He gonna do his thing. He gonna make some plays, be elusive. Okay. Only thing is with him scrambling so much, and the style of play that they got incorporated for him. All that scrambling, somebody gonna eventually welcome him to the NFL. All that scrambling gonna come to an end eventually. And those scrambling QB lasted a full good 10+ year career, and your best
stay healthy
the whole time. Your best attribute is scrambling. Like you're more elusive when you scrambling than throwing the ball.
He ain't got no choice. He has to get better.
He got a choice.
He got a choice.
I'm saying he has to get better, or Baltimore drafting a quarterback.
Okay, what
yeah.
He ain't got no choice.
But I'm saying, okay.
Like either that or not get paid.
No.
He gonna get paid. He getting paid.
Because if he lay a goose egg this year, bro.
Listen here. Listen. What you mean like a goose egg? He's 3 years in, not even a full 3. His first year, maybe he came at the very end of the season because I think it was Flacco. So the first he had his MVP season, then he had last season.
Well, what did he do?
And led him to the playoffs.
What has he done?
Was it all 3 seasons? All 3 seasons. It ain't one playoff
I ain't gonna say he led him that first season.
He gonna get paid.
He was 6-1.
He was 6-1.
What that equate to? That ain't even half the season.
Yeah, but if I led you to the playoffs to get them to the playoffs, and I won a playoff game.
I hear you, but I don't know what their record was to end the season total. I don't know what the record was before he got the start.
And he won a playoff game.
What that mean?
What you mean? What they mean?
Well, no, the year after.
The year after.
Actually, no.
Okay. Check this out.
This past season,
has Josh Allen won a playoff game?
He got 2 of them.
He won 2 playoff games.
Yes.
Has Baker?
Yes, he did beat the Steelers.
He only got 1 win. Baker only got 1 win.
But
he's won.
He beat the Steelers.
He throttled the Steelers.
Josh Allen got paid.
Baker ain't
finna get paid. He's about to.
Unfortunately, his insurance doesn't get paid, but Lamar Jackson's gonna get paid.
I think he is, bro. Even if he
gonna get paid off. You get paid off production and potential.
His potential ain't very high.
You see that. His
athleticism is ridiculous, but his potential as far as throwing, if he can get it.
I don't feel like his potential is that high either. But
his
abilities on the field.
Yeah, it's off the charts.
You know what? Hey,
he making grown men look like video games.
That's what I want to see. That's what I'm most interested in is this contract. What's gonna be the years? You see Josh Allen got paid. I want to see what they gonna offer him.
He should be next up.
So who?
Lamar should be next up.
So you think he should get a 6-year, 250 something like this?
Similar. It didn't have to be 6 years, but similar.
Close?
Better be incentive based.
You said what?
I'm telling you, bro, it's got to be incentive.
Look from a
team friendly and smart because
think about it. When they pay him, they're not going to be paying him to scramble for 1,000 yards.
No, I got you, bro. No, but I'm saying he's next up, but he has to get better, bro. He's had 3 Super Bowl defenses. 3.
Yeah, he's never been out of the top 3 in defense.
Yeah.
He's had 3 Super Bowl defenses, fam. He got a staple at defensive line. He's got a great linebacker. I ain't gonna say great, but he's got a staple linebacker, and he's got great DBs, fam. You gotta win. Like, you have to.
So is it all him? Because the offense.
No. I'm not saying it's.
I'm saying because his offense is not.
I'm not gonna say it's all him.
It's sexy to look at.
Well, I'm not gonna say it's.
That's the same offense that helped him go 6-1, 13-2, and 11-4. So I mean,
it's not the offense, but this what I'll say. I'll say this.
What's the reason? What's the reason they lost? It's all on Lamar Jackson why they lost.
No, I'll say this.
In games, I would blame him.
Not
only, but I would majority.
I'm not even gonna count the San Diego one. I'm not gonna count it because that was his rookie season. Yeah, it was his first one. But two of his 4 playoff games, his defense has held the team under 21 points. You gotta win.
Got to.
Look at it like this, bro. Like, so a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, well, he's still young. You're gonna give him time to develop." Which, in fairness, bro, if you make the playoffs, 6-1, you took over the team. You know what I'm saying? It's your rookie season, and you're having to go head to head with a veteran and Phillip Rivers, who's not going to make many mistakes. I can understand why you lose, but at the same time, this man won an MVP in his second year, the youngest ever. He's one of 2 unanimous MVPs in NFL history.
Who was the second one?
I really want to. It had to have been Tom Brady 1 year.
Or Peyton Manning.
Or that'll work.
Because he got 5.
I'm gonna say yeah. So he probably was. You know what I'm saying? But either way, I'm just saying. So boy, stop. I'm just saying, bro. That if somebody says that, oh, you putting too much pressure on the standard too high, like, no, it's not. The man has
I hold the same standard to all of them. Hold their feet to the fire. Baker, you better come on with it.
So we know. Yes, he will have improved.
But we know.
I think he will. He ain't gonna have no choice. It's like it's back again.
Stop saying that though.
What?
Stop saying. So if he.
I'm saying in his mind.
He's saying he ain't got no choice. I guess. So you saying for longevity though? If he don't improve, put some more context.
So if they come in and get 12-5, and he throws 65%, mid-20s touchdowns, single-digit interceptions, you telling me?
They're going to keep him.
For 10 more years?
That's not improvement.
Well, how many yards he throwing?
Let's say somewhere between 2,700 and 3,000. That's going to be his average for the last 2 years.
Where did he go last year? 11-4?
11-4.
12-5, that's an increase.
Now see, because he played all the games.
They don't make the playoffs.
Because he played all the games?
Yeah.
They gonna make the playoffs. They gonna make
the playoffs because they defense. The Ravens have never missed the playoffs because their defense has been good.
We know they strong suit, but I'm saying they gonna make the playoffs. But so I mean, it's been a quarterback every time though. Joe Flacco had a great had a. Well, you know what?
No. He had a great playoffs.
Yeah, he had a great playoffs, but he had the best, arguably the best defense too.
You said. According to that, you know what I'm saying, he got 1 more game, so he increased. What is his ability? You said decision making.
I think it will because his biggest knock is, bro, in the biggest games, bro, he turns the ball and that's so bro, he only throw 9 picks, but then he come into the game and throw 22% of the picks in 1 game that he threw the whole year.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You say 22.
22%. 2 out of 9 is 22%.
So I'm saying you can probably get close to about 33%
on the cool.
I'm saying.
And then he'll have a strip sack.
No, I got you.
I think personally he be in his own head.
How much are we blaming play calling?
Huh?
How much are we blaming play calling?
None.
No, we don't say nothing yet.
Well, man, it's tough for me to choose because that's who y'all got faith in. That's who y'all starting. You know his strong suit, so you know his weakness. So you got to play. You got to play towards his strong suit.
There it is.
Well, so what if they? Okay.
So play calling, I can blame it.
So here's the debate. It's Greg Roman's fault. They won't open up the playbook. Or on the opposite spectrum is where we lean towards. They won't open up the playbook because Lamar Jackson lacks those abilities. We won't know until the playbook is open.
So fact, true. So Well, hey, the coach is in his own way. If that's what it is, then hey, you in your own way. You don't draft. Hey, he was the last pick in the first round, so you picked him in the first round. You already picked him, so that you put your trust in him.
Does he
open the playbook?
Does he have enough now? Did they make enough improvements in the offseason on the offense for it to be considered like you have enough for us to see your highest potential? And I think so. I don't mean that means you put up Patrick Mahomes like stats because he doesn't have those.
Of course.
But I'm just saying, can we see his highest potential?
I think so. You got speed all across the field. Like there's no like
including yourself.
Yeah, you had that last year too.
Like no, who was fast besides Marquise Brown?
Browns. Snead not just slow.
But bro, he 30.
What that mean? He ain't slow.
That don't mean nothing.
That don't mean nothing in the NFL.
I can tell you right now, if either one of those guys went to go play with Aaron Rodgers
who's the other guy?
He ain't even making the squad.
I'll just say this. Year in and year out, we get to see you stupid. Year in and year out, we get to see what's your boy name? Russell Wilson. We see him do something with Doug Baldwin and make him a Pro Bowler. We just see
with Tyler Lockett,
a return specialist. You know what I'm saying? He made him a threat at the receiver position. Now, obviously, Tyler Lockett looks even better now that DK's on the other side of the field. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying. So
that boy different.
I'm not. Willie Snead being 30 ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Bro, but I just don't. I think he hasn't. I think he has enough weapons to make the improvement that he needs to.
So if Brian and Watkins get hurt, which
you said who?
If Brian and Watkins get hurt, then what you gonna say? Because Brian was hurt on and off. He's been hurt on and off.
It ain't gonna be Lamar's fault, but
Watkins. We know about Watkins. We know why he's a journeyman.
Look, it ain't gonna be his fault that he hurt.
He produces wherever he go to.
Facts. But that's the thing about it. When it mattered the most in the playoffs, he show up.
He's not the big name that he once was.
Regular season, it's I'm gonna give you probably 5 games out of 16.
That's fine. They gonna make the playoffs. Show up there. We'll see you in the playoffs.
All right. So we know. All right. Let's. I guess if it's a perfect scenario, we know if Watkins playing in the playoffs.
That's a good chance.
It's a good chance.
I ain't gonna say it's a good chance they can beat anybody.
I ain't gonna say,
but they got a good chance to compete with anybody.
Because Watkins gonna show up in the playoffs if he's healthy. Is it? Listen, you got Andrews.
Des Bryant ran routes on Instagram for 50 years. You know what I'm saying? And then came and played for Baltimore. I'm making a point.
He's not 30. I don't know what I'm not going.
With Dak Prescott and Des Bryant, the situation was Dak was young. He couldn't throw a pass accurately to a 50-50 ball receiver. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't make sense for Dak and Dez to be there. Obviously, they put more faith and money into Dak.
Ran 2 routes.
That's the point, though.
But a Romo did good with it, though. But a slant ain't a 50-50 ball.
Romo made a Pro Bowl out of that.
Romo.
So that's what I'm saying. It's the same situation. When Dez went to Baltimore, it was the same situation he had with Dak Prescott.
Okay.
So it was. I have to get somebody that can throw the ball so accurately that. Des Bryant got contracts of scoring touchdowns, not getting yours.
Easy,
you know what I'm saying? So,
of course.
So if you pick him up, 4 years later? 4 years later. You know what I'm saying? You pick him up 4 years later. What you anticipate him to do? You think he gonna get separation all of a sudden? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like if to go get somebody like Sammy Watkins or whoever else, you know what I'm saying?
Sammy Watkins still get separation.
No question, off of route running ability. It's not speed. You know what I'm saying? Where Dez he wasn't fast, he didn't have route running ability. Okay, so I'm saying now that he has somebody that can get open, and he has an over-the-top burner, and then a little mix in Snead. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe that he has what he needs to improve and show us that you can win games in the postseason with your arm.
If they open the playbook,
he got 3 first rounders.
I don't know if they open the playbook. I guess I don't know.
He got 3 first rounders.
So I mean, to be fair, bro, I'm not finna say they're gonna come out and do the same thing for 4 years and they gonna win game. All of a sudden, like no, you have to switch it up, bro.
So to answer your question, what you think?
He got 3 first rounders, Pro Bowl,
I think,
and an above average O-line.
I think that he will show improvement.
Okay.
I think that he will show improvement.
I ain't got no choice.
Not just his stats, both his stats and ability.
We all agree that he gonna show improvement.
Yeah.
Okay. And he gonna get paid.
He getting paid. I know he getting paid.
He next up.
Now the down has been played for the Baltimore Ravens. You know
now the other guy in that draft class, I don't think he's going to get paid. He going to have to prove it.
Number 1 overall pick.
Paid. There's no question.
But I think they better. He got to prove it.
Anyway, like I'm saying, bro.
Same. I'm with you. I told people.
Well, let's get into that topic.
Let's go ahead.
I appreciate y'all for tuning in to another episode of Point Away Debates. Like, comment, subscribe. Bam.
Oh, you know what? We just talked about it. You drunk yet?
Are you drunk yet?